though, Spurs head to Frankfurt next week with it all on the line after a frustrating 1-1 draw against the German side last night. Joining us for more on this is former Spurs midfielder and a man who knows how to cut some serious shapes at a racecourse. It's none other than David Bentley. David, good morning. How are you, mate?
Morning, Dave.
I'm not too bad. I wish I was there cutting some shapes for you lot.
Well, David, that's never mind the Spurs, never mind the Arsenal, mate. Dino and I here at Ayr Racecourse. How am I going to go about it this afternoon? Because I still think I've got a couple of shapes left in me.
Hey, don't worry about that. You've got the personality to carry it off. You just got to have a little bit of confidence and let the feet do the work. You've still got it.
Brilliant, mate. Listen, we'll start off with Spurs last night. Obviously, out of the domestic cup competitions, league position not great. Kind of last throw of the dice against the Germans in terms of winning a trophy. How did you see last night, and how do you see the second leg going, mate?
Well, I think conceding such an early goal, and it was a good goal, but after 6 minutes to go 1-0 down, I thought the team reacted really well. I think in the end they showed a lot of character. They obviously come back and scored a good goal themselves, and then they hit the bar sort of 3 or 4 times. I thought it went really well, but it's probably the story of Spurs' season so far, and the frustration there for the manager and the club is they've not got the win at home, and it'll be difficult going to Germany now to get a result over there.
Yeah, Dave, I mean, you've played for the club, and Spurs have tried everything. They've had Conte, everyone behind the ball, counter-attacking. Yeah. They've now got Ange, and the football's nice to watch, and obviously he got a load of injuries. Would you give him another year next year to try and put his style he brings to the club, and he needs everyone fit, doesn't he?
He does. They've had a difficult season with injuries and so on. I think he come into the football club and he re-energised it after sort of Conte and that, with that his personality and the style of football. But it's gone a little bit of a riot. Sort of last 6 months, he's become under pressure. He's sort of become frustrated within the press. The team's become frustrated, losing a lot of games. I think he's in a difficult position. You see the protests at the football club, and from that positive energy that he brought into the football club, it's not the same as when he first came in. So he's in a difficult position, but definitely, I think he deserves another opportunity. But Tottenham are in a difficult position at the minute, actually. Obviously 13 losses, sitting down in the table, out of all the other competitions. And I think with what he said, he's sort of set himself up with saying that he's going to win a trophy in his second season. I don't think that sort of helped him, what he said there. But it all sort of ties into this sort of going over to Germany and getting a result and trying to win this competition, maybe to save his job.
It's a funny one, David, looking at it, because Dino and I were talking about earlier on, because if Spurs can keep players fit and get the best team on the pitch, whether it's Romero, Van de Ven, Udogie, all the boys, Madison in it, Bergvall I think's been very, very good. Son's the one that's perhaps his form's dipped a little bit, but if they get their best team on, they're more than capable of beating MD.
Well, they can go and score goals and play exciting football, and every time you watch them, I think every neutral loves watching them. I think the frustration is this sort of only one style or one plan of playing. I think sometimes he has to be a bit more tactically aware of sort of shutting the door or playing in a different way, being sort of a bit more tactically aware from, I think, conceding goals from set plays and conceding too many goals, really, and sort of losing games. They're an exciting team going forward. They just need to adjust certain things, but that is a sort of story within the Premier League, really. They get sort of set in this sort of one way of playing. And it's been to the detriment of the team, and that's why they've lost a lot of games, because they're just going into games attacking teams, but conceding too many goals and losing too many games, which is frustrating Tottenham fans. And I think it frustrates everyone, because when you look at Tottenham, obviously a big London club, probably the best stadium in the world, one of the best training facilities. They've got talent in, young team, talented team, but they're not doing well. So it's a frustrating time for everyone at Tottenham.
I know what you're saying there, Dave. You look at Unai Emery the other night. He does a bit of both. He shut the door on PSG. I know they ended up getting beat, but he's put everyone behind the ball and thought, we'll get through this game. But Ange isn't prepared to do that, and that's probably where he's getting criticised a lot.
I think it is. I think that's something that at times, with this set piece, a lot of clubs have set piece coaches, and they look at the sort of minor details and are sort of tactically aware on winning football matches. I think Ange, everybody wants to see expansive football where you're going forward, your best players are getting on the ball. But at times you've got to adapt to the sort of teams you're playing, or especially going away from home. Sometimes you have to play a different style of football to get results. And I love watching just expansive football and then seeing 4 rules every week. But you're not going to win. You're not going to win leagues and titles and really push on without changing your tactics now again. Now the top managers do that; they adapt, and I think he just has to put that into. If he's going to stay on next year, he's definitely got to go into the season with that mindset to sort of change it up. But it does seem. I like him, but he does seem stubborn. With adapting, but it seems to be the trend with modern day football. It seems they have this style of this sort of pep way of playing and playing out from the back and expansive football and so on. But I think sometimes you just got to be a bit tactically aware to really push on.
Dare, I've got to ask you, I'm running out of time, mate, but I need to ask you, it's not very often you sit and watch a game and goals again. I must have watched Declan Rice's 2 free kicks about 100 times, and I'm not joking you. I couldn't see that result coming. I thought it was a brilliant second-half performance from Arsenal. What a game, mate.
Oh, it was unbelievable. What a game. It was a great performance. And Declan Rice, what a guy. He's a great character. He's we need characters like that, personality in football. And for him to step up on the stage like that and to deliver 2, exceptional free kicks that are beautiful. And the second one, I'll just keep watching it. It was absolutely stunning free kick, and he's a great lad, and I think that's another frustration, when you see Arsenal do what they do, performing at the top of the table, performing in the Champions League. It's another frustration for Tottenham.
Brilliant, David. Thanks for joining us this morning. A little bit of advice. Keep yourself tuned in. I think it's on ITV. Dino and I will be all over it at the racing today. We'll be cutting all sorts of shapes today at the racing. Get yourself tuned in, mate.
You go and express yourselves. Don't worry about that.
Brilliant, mate. Take care. Thanks for your time. Brilliant for joining us. Thank you. Just a reminder of my big breaking news. Liverpool confirmed that Mo Salah has signed a new contract, 2-year deal to keep the 3rd highest goal scorer in the club's history at Anfield until the summer of 2027. And also, myself and Fabrizio Romano are reporting that Virgil van Dijk has signed a contract until 2027. It's all happening, Liverpool fans, this morning. Come on, give us a call. Let us know what you think. 03717 22 33 44. Stay with us.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.